Okay, I keep getting distracted, you guys, and I really want to make fun of this video. Let me know, guys, because I'm not going to bother doing it if you don't want me to. But if you want me to recreate this embarrassing video, because I will. Don't tempt me. I will go to Times Square and recreate this insanely embarrassing video. First of all, let's make fun of the fact that the music. Why is the music's all dramatic and scary? Like, this is what's insane about Zionists is that they'll take something as obvious as like Palestinians should have human rights and they make it scary. Like, can you believe that this radical organization is fundraising for Palestinians? Can you believe that this radical hate group of Palestinians is organizing to donate money to their starving children? Dun, dun, dun. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. All right, let's restart it. I have to restart it now. Also, I like how overly dressed and like her hair is done for the occasion. Like she looks like she just got a blowout. Also, I want to know who this based organization is. I'm going to look into them. We should support them.
The organization whose members actually participated in the Times. I am here in Times Square. Behind me, you can see a giant billboard screaming, "Stop funding Israel." You probably recognize these bright colors from the Jew Belong ads. You know, the ads that promote joyous Judaism and fight anti-Semitism.
Joyous Judaism. Joyous Judaism.
But there is nothing joyous, peaceful, or loving about this ad campaign.
There's nothing joyous, peaceful, or loving about this ad campaign. Actually, it is loving because it's showing people the truth. Actually. Also, the truth isn't always joyous. It is a fact that our money is funding the bombs being dropped on Gaza. Their billboard is simply bringing awareness to that fact. I can't with their gaslighting, you guys. Like, their gaslighting is so next level. It really is so next level. Up is down, down is up. They do like jujitsu fuckery. Like, this is not joyous. Us talking about fighting anti-Semitism, but actually we're just lying about Palestinians and dehumanizing them. And we keep using atrocities that happen to Jewish people historically in order to dehumanize and commit atrocities against the Palestinians. And don't say anything about it or else we'll call you anti-Semitic. Like Neo in the Matrix dodging anything. Like, it's just such next level gaslighting. I can't.
This is an ad campaign that promotes hate.
Why does it promote hate? Why? Explain. It's telling the truth. It's factually talking about things that are happening. It's like we are human. Thank you, O'Day, for the super chat. That's funny.
Twist the truth, and that demonizes Israel. Now, let me tell you who is.
How does it demonize Israel? You guys are. It's just talking about the facts. That's literally like being like, talking about what we did in Iraq and then banning it and being like, we can't have these billboards up about how we, went into Iraq when there was no justification for it and killed a bunch of people. This is dangerous. Stop demonizing the United States. Wah! Somebody call the ambulance. The ambulance. Like, seriously, this is ridiculous. Talking about the facts is not demonization.
Behind this disgusting ad campaign, it is an organization called the Unity Lab, whose members are heavily...
I love that. She says it's called the Unity Lab, and then she's like, isn't it disgusting? Isn't Unity disgusting? Ew, Unity is disgusting.
Involved in pro-Palestinian activism, fundraising for organizations like UNRWA, the organization whose members actually participated in the October 7th massacre and has been caught funneling aid to Hamas. The Unity Lab has raised...
Have you noticed there's never any video of that? Ever? Bueller? Have you guys noticed that? There's never any video evidence for that. Never. Even though we see video of all the stuff all the time. Yes, this is next level Hamas lighting. Because they always say, oh, they're funneling aid to Hamas. Where? Where's the video? Hey, I'm still waiting on the video for that Hamas command and control center under Al-Shifa Hospital. It's literally not a thing. They're making it up just like they made up the thing about Al-Shifa Hospital. And the UNRWA thing was already debunked. Someone said, how are history books going to be written about this time? Like how? No, I know. You know what? There's going to have to be a lot of fighting. A lot of fighting. Like people are going to have to fight to make sure that the truth gets recorded. Because if it was up to them, it would just be all the lies and all the propaganda, just like put in a history book. Yeah, I actually love how embarrassing this music is.
Thousands of dollars for campaigns like this one.
I also like how she's talking about how hateful it is. How hateful it is that this is what I mean when I say that it's next level Hamas lighting. Next level Hamas lighting. It's upside down world gaslighting. She's calling a billboard that says Save Gaza, ceasefire for the kids is hateful. I'm sorry. How is that not insane? How is that not insane? Ceasefire for the kids. Stop bombing the children. Save the children is the most milquetoast, anodyne, inoffensive thing a human being could literally say. Literally. But she's calling that hateful. Have you guys ever seen those commercials for Save the Children? And they do Save the Children commercials for children all over the world that are like in Sudan, that are suffering from malnutrition, children in Yemen, children in Ukraine that are poor and hungry. That never a problem. Never a problem. Nobody has ever had a problem with Save the Children until it's Palestine. Then all of a sudden saying save the children, ceasefire for the kids, and save Gaza, to them, that's hate. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It's so embarrassing. It really is so embarrassing. Document the genocide. Said they doxed me for calling them baby killers. Hey, if it makes you feel any better, document the genocide. They doxed me too. I got doxed by somebody who works for the Israeli embassy. Did I miss a comment? Hey, Cal.
Demonize Israel under the guise of ceasefire and peace. They don't...
Under the guise of, see, I like how she made bunny ears. She didn't even do, she didn't actually even do scare quotes. She did like bunny ears. Under the guise of ceasefire and peace. Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. Also, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry that telling the truth to you is demonization. Honestly, this is how deranged this is. I would never say that about somebody talking about how messed up the US is, because we are. I would never say that. I wouldn't be like, stop demonizing the United States. People will be like, fuck the United States. The United States is a terrorist state. The United States is a colonizing state that goes all over the world and kills people all over the world and starts wars and has military bases all over the world. It's an empire of blood-soaked policies and things that they do all over the globe. And I'm like, yeah, where's the lie? Like the fact that they cry all the time, stop demonizing Israel, then stop killing Palestinians. Stop killing Palestinians. Stop demonizing. The truth is not demonization, ma'am. The truth is not demonization. Telling the truth about what you're doing is not demonization. OMG.
Don't want peace. They want to erase Israel. The Unity Lab, through its Billboards for Palestine initiative, has taken over our public spaces with their blatant lies, trying to make us believe that defending ourselves is an act of aggression. It's terrifying to see these massive ads playing in the heart of...
This is so embarrassing. It's terrifying us to see, for them to say that defending ourselves is an act of aggression. More gaslighting. More insane gaslighting. This is not defense. And if you're saying, anybody saying it's defense is literally either stupid and doesn't know what the word defense means, or they're just lying. Defending ourselves is defense. You're not defending yourself. This is not defense. You can't defend yourself against an unarmed population that literally has no control over their own society, their own borders. They don't have a military. They don't have a navy. They don't have anything. They live under your thumb, under your brutal occupation and genocide. And then you talk about that you're defending yourselves? Nah. That is a insane lie. Insane lie.
our cities, pushing the false narrative that American tax dollars are going to bomb children.
That's literally a fact. That's literally a fact. What do you mean? Pushing the false narrative that American tax dollars are going to bomb children. That's actually literally happening. Factually happening. When you go to work, you get taxed from your paycheck, and then your taxes go to the Pentagon, and the Pentagon gives contracts to to weapons manufacturers, and we get the Israeli regime buys weapons from the United States that get dropped on Gaza. There are literally people in Gaza who have shared videos where they found scraps of shrapnel that had like the US company on it that was bombing them. Yeah, that's literally what happens. How does this woman not know how taxes work? Oh my gosh.
Well, here's the truth. Our tax dollars are helping keep Israeli children safe from terrorists who use their own people as human shields. And these...
You guys are still using the human shields routine? I thought that we were done with that. I thought we'd moved past this. I thought we were done with the BS lie and the scam and the hoax of the human shields. Of course she's lying. The whole human shields thing is not only a hoax, but it's also another example of every accusation is a confession. Every accusation is a confession. They use Palestinians as human shields. So every accusation is a confession. And yeah, Palestinians do not do that. protecting them, protecting Israeli children from terrorists. It's like, no, that's not what's happening. Number one, you're lying. They don't use children or anybody as human shields. That's what you guys do. So it's projection as usual. And number two, yeah, we do give you defensive capabilities, like we pay for Iron Dome, but most of the money is going to offensive weapons. Like, this is what I want to know. Do they think that this is like still working? Like, do they not realize that like we all have phones? We all have phones. It also came out recently that it was confirmed that the IOF were the ones that fired at their own citizens on October 7th. That's already been fact-checked. That fact actually came out shortly after October 7th, but the media buried it. And then it came out, it was confirmed again recently. Yeah, when are you not lying? I just am wondering who they think that this is working on, because this is very, very tired rhetoric that well, actually, I shouldn't say it doesn't work on anyone. There are obviously a lot of stupid people and a lot of, not even if they're not stupid, a lot of uninformed people that don't understand this is a lie, which is why we have to keep pushing back on it, because it's a joke. It's a joke. Everything she is saying here are Zionist propaganda talking points that have literally been put in writing for them to repeat. Frank Luntz, the pollster here, he actually wrote a memo for them, for the Israeli regime, as how to market and do propaganda for them. And all those talking points are in there. Oh, say it's about terrorism and not territory. Say it's about that they use human shields. Like, just come up with any of these lies and just repeat them over and over and over and over and over again.
Ad campaigns, they are not about helping innocent Palestinians. They are about defaming Israel and empowering Hamas. It's time to call out the true agenda of this anti-Israel, anti-Jewish campaign. This is not just an attack on Israel. This is an attack on every Jew in New York City. We cannot stay silent while this hate spreads in our streets. This is horrific.
I like how she runs off. She's like, this is horrific. And just like walks off screen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. Also, to say that those billboards and telling the truth about what the Israeli regime is doing is an attack on Jewish people in New York City is actually kind of anti-Semitic. No. Why are you associating every Jewish person in the world or every Jewish person in New York City with the Israeli regime? Oh, yeah, that too, Fuwa-chan. Them always saying it's a religious thing. Yeah, that's something that I heard a lot too. It's crazy the degree of gaslighting. Nah, I watched those elderly women and children burnt in a tent. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, yeah, Naimi. Yeah, they do. They spend so much money on propaganda. So much. It's insane. Billions. Yeah, on research, think tanks, troll farms. Like, it's actually insane when you think about it. In our elections, they spend, tens, hundreds of millions of dollars on our elections. But our media wants to talk about Russian interference, Lamau. Like actual Lamau. Yeah, there is a huge anti-Zionist Jewish movement in New York. A lot of people I know who live in New York City who are Jewish are anti-Zionist. So I don't think they're going to fall for that. Wow, that was so embarrassing. That was so embarrassing. That was so cringe. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was next level Hasbara.